Welcome to
exciting day here on Crafts TV, as like all days are. I think this could be the most exciting Tuesday in the whole of Tuesdays, possibly ever in the history of Crafters TV. And why is that? Because we have launched Black Friday. It has started. You need to get yourself over to our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. Go check out the Black Friday area of the website. There is so many awesome deals on things like Geminis, papers, cardstocks, loads of 2-for-1, adhesive, all those things that you want. Our Black Friday deals have started. They are live right now, and we are going to kick off the Black Friday shows here on Crafters TV with the softer side of life. That one weekly sort of opportunity we will get to do a bit of needlecraft. And normally I'd say, you know, we're going to take it down a peg or two, we're going to chill out. We are not taking it down a peg or two whatsoever, because we have had 23 sellouts before we even came live, and there are so many other things that are hanging on by, wait for it, a thread. Yeah, there is loads in this show. Definitely go over to the website, shop ahead. We're going to have loads of sellouts. Grab yourself some bargains, because we are talking double discounts galore. And I'm not on my own, of course not. I've got the lovely Bernie Corner here. Bernie, how great are some of these deals that we've got coming up today?
Well, Joe, honestly, they are fantastic. I know I was maybe being a little bit naughty and telling everyone on social yesterday to get on and have a look, because the deals were so good. Well, they're still good, but 23 sold out. I was scrambling around after our meeting this morning, like, right, I've got to change that demo, I'm going to have to change that demo, I'm going to change that demo. So to make sure that I'm only going to demo products that are still in stock. But obviously we've got 2 hours to go, Joe, haven't we? So things could change.
I mean, how's your tap dancing, Bernie?
Well, it's I'll have a go.
Okay.
I'll have a go.
Let's see, because I don't know what we're going to do. If we sell out of absolutely everything, who knows what we're going to do. Now, the whole premise of our Black Friday event is that it's double discount. We put some whacking great discounts on some of our products, but we have upped the ante. We've added more discounts as well. So you'll notice as we go through the show, the price you'll see when you're logged in is the price you'll pay, and the price you see on the screen is the price you'll pay before your club inspired discount. I'll talk you through the pricing as we go through the show, because it is, well, it's quite unbelievable. That's what it is. It really, really is. Right, I want to start off with something that is definitely going to sell out. Something that you guys love. We really struggle to keep it in stock. 40% of this has gone. I don't think this will make the first hour. It's the Trim It Sloth Quilters mat. Now, this is awesome, because what you have in here is you've got your measuring mat on this side, and then you've actually got an ironing mat on this side as well. It's a self-healing cutting mat, this as well. So you can use this for all of your trimming. You can cut into this. You could even use it with your craft knife on here, and you are not going to damage it, which is awesome. What I love is it folds up nicely so you can pop it away, and also if you don't pop it away, it looks absolutely gorgeous. 40% though of this has already sold out and gone. You're going to need to be quick for that. $39.49 if you're in the UK, $54.99 if you're in the US. You can use your club inspired discount on that as well, but that will be one of the first things to go today. Now, what a deal we have got for you here is the rotating cutting mat with the pens. Now, the rotating cutting mat is absolutely awesome. It really, really is. So just to let you know then what the score was going to be, the price there on your screen is £21. Now, the original discount here was going to be 20%. So it was going to be $24.78 or $34.32. However, what we've done is we've slapped an extra 15% on there as well. So £21 or $29.15. You can use your club inspired discount as well. If you went for the rotating cutting mat on its own, it should be $24.99. So we're giving you a discount on the cutting mat, but then what we're also doing is throwing in the erasable markers. Now, the erasable markers are out of stock. We cannot get hold of them. We're really hoping they'll come back at some time at the end of the month. If you want these, you can get these for free right now when you don't even pay full price for the rotating cutting mat. The rotating cutting mat is awesome because it means that it spins around. Rather than you having to get up and move your project, you can just move your mat. So it means that all of your sort of layers and stuff aren't going to come apart, which is awesome. If you don't have one, it's a really, really awesome tool that I know you're going to love. It's very busy there. I don't think we have anywhere near as many of those as we would like. 25% of the stock has gone since we came to you live in this show. Now we've got some Be Happy for you in the show as well. You know that it's my favourite range of fabric that we brought to you here at Crafters TV. These are 1/2 metre pieces, which is awesome. The first one I've got for you is the Bee Garden. Now you can see really lovely 1/2 metre piece here. Order multiples of this and we'll do our best to cut it for you by the metre as well. $3.35 or $2.93. Shut the front door. Shut the front garden door. It is limited stock already. Already had a sellout in the Be Happy fabric range. If you want the Bee Garden, you're going to need to be quick because it's going to be gone. See what I did there? Right, let's move on. I mean, I'm firing on all cylinders today, aren't I? Got out the wrong side, got out the right side of the bed today even. We've also got this one here for you, the Bee Garden Mint in the 1/2 metre, $3.35 or $2.93. Half of that one though has sold out and gone as well. Right, loads of you, don't forget, just because it's Black Friday, just because I'm going to shout and scream at you and almost give myself a nosebleed for every single show, doesn't mean that we can't still get in touch with each other and have some salacious gossip. Loads of you chatting away with me already. Sarah is in Australia. Hello, Sarah. Diana in Indiana. Patty in Michigan. Brunbergs from Sweden. Hey, Sweden. Lovely to have you in the building. Flying Squirrel as well from Yosemite. Lots of you chatting away. Lots of you. I'd love you to let me know if you've been over on the website already having a hunt around. Let me know what your favourite bargain is that you've found and I'll share it with everyone else at home. Right, what are we looking at next? Oh, the storage templates. Now you guys are going to love these because these are awesome sewing templates that are going to enable you to make some gorgeous things. Do you want to see what you're going to be making with these? Oh yes, who doesn't want to turn up with a basket of baked goods in their homemade basket? That's what you can make in here. I am the muffin man and I come from down your way. And this is awesome because this then also just buttons at the top. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So there's one of the items you're going to be making just there. The next one that you've got is this gorgeous roll that you're going to make as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So this one here is your sewing organizer that you've got here. Really awesome. Loads of lovely pockets in here as well, which is fantastic. I love as well that these are on snap fasteners. Someone's put these on snap fasteners. You can remove those pockets if you want to remove them and take them away and work with them. Lots of nice little slots in here as well if you want to put things like crochet hooks in there. You've got some slots for your scissors in here as well. I mean, these are gorgeous and they're functional. And I think if you wanted to make people really, really lovely Christmas presents, this would definitely be something that I know a lot of your crafty friends out there would no doubt love to receive. Let me pop that back together in a bow. I'm just showing you that I can tie my own shoelaces, that's all. Let me see as well, let me share with you the last one here too. So this last one here is the sewing workstation, as you can see, and this one, oh, it's mammoth. It is absolutely huge. Bernie's going to take us through how easy it is to pop these together. Now, what you're also getting in this configuration as well is you're going to get the let me see if I can get it off the table. There we are. You're going to get the binding tool included in here as well, which is absolutely awesome. Now, $33.96 is what you're paying. You should have been paying $39.96 or $47.04, but we've slapped an extra 15% off as part of our double discount. And it's a brand new launch as well. Have we lost our mind putting a brand new launch into our Black Friday shows? It's unbelievable. $33.96, $39.86 if you want to get your hands on them. You're paying basically for just over 2 of these. We're sending you 3, and we're going to send you the binding tool included in there as well. You're going to have to be quick for this. It's not a surprise really, is it? Because a quarter of the stock of these have gone. I wouldn't be surprised to see these as well sell out in this show. And again, I think if you're looking for gorgeous presents projects that you can make for other people, that would be a wonderful one for you to do. I want to share with you some of the other stuff that I'm worried about stock-wise in this show. It's the snap fastener, ever popular, $29.99 or $34.95. You buy the snap fastener pliers and all the accessories that you need, and then we give you a load of the extra accessories on top on us completely free of charge, which is awesome. The next one we've got for you is the starter sewing kit, which is absolutely awesome. This one, £20 or $29 if you want to get your hands on that one. We've got some quilting stencils for you on the show. Shut the front door. We may as well go home, Bernie. £10.12 gets you both of them. They should be $25.96, guys. These are those Black Friday deals that you've all been waiting for. Do grab those. Some more options here for you. You've got the teddy bear and the flourish as well. Is another option here, which is that one just there. And you've got the Celtic and feathers as well, which is another one, which is that one just there. Yes, they're going to be great for quilting, but you're going to use those for a whole host of other awesome jobs as well. Around across all your crafts, whether it's your soft crafting or your paper crafting. We've got some of our awesome fabric kits on the show. Now these are a project in a box, and you've got pretty much everything that you need to put these together. They're in a duo here as well, which is awesome. You're paying less than half price. You're paying less than you would for one. It was a 40% saving, but we said, oh no, that's not enough for Black Friday, and we whacked an extra 35% on there as well for you. $11.68 or $16.37. That price is, if you don't own it, just buy it. They are incredible. Something that I absolutely love and adore. We've got the most adorable little mini crochet kits on the show for you. $7.99 or $10.95 is what these should be per kit. As a Black Friday special, we're going to give you both of them for that price, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. The owl always looks so surprised. We'll have a look at the owl in a moment with Bernie. We've got some monogram makers. If you really love personalisation, if you are and let's face it, a lot of people, if you're making something from scratch, it's lovely to be able to add initials or names or any of those different things to your projects. This is awesome because you are saving, well, you're saving more than double what you're spending here in the UK. $7.75 or $11.04. I knew the deals were going to be good, right? But now we've actually got to the show and I'm seeing the deals and I'm seeing the numbers on the screen. It's a little bit like, what on earth were we thinking with these? Now, Bernie is over there. Loads of you are chatting away as well, which is absolutely awesome, letting me know what you're buying, what all your favourite deals are as well. Let me know what you're going for in this show also. But Bernie's got the crochet kits over there. I love how surprised the owl is. It always looks like someone's giving him a good squeeze.
I love them. These are so cute. He always looks a little bit alarmed, doesn't he?
He does.
But it's just where you put the eyes. I mean, you could have them in all different, him looking up, looking down, looking sideways. But I just think they're so really cute. And I'm going to show you later, Joe, how much of the kit, well, you get everything in the box really to make these. These are great for like stocking fillers as well, aren't they? Or just if you want just a quick little project to sit on at night watching a good movie. These are ideal, but I love them. I think they're both cute.
Absolutely gorgeous. $7.99 to get both of those, which is awesome. Right, we're going to come back to the storage templates. Remember, you're getting all 3 of them in here, which is awesome. It's a brand new launch, which is incredible. We gave you 20% off plus an extra 15% off, which we'd never normally do for a brand new launch. You're paying for just over 2 of them. You're getting all 3, and you're going to make gorgeous, gorgeous things with these. Bernie, for anyone that's sort of fairly new to sewing, then is there anything? Are they quite straightforward? Because I know they look quite elaborate, don't they?
They are. You're getting a lot for your money in here, Joe, and they are so easy to do. As an example, so I launched these shows over Create and Craft over the weekend. So I had 3 shows and I did a little bit of sewing in between shows, but not much at all. And I'm going to open this one up and show you that I actually made this one over those 3 shows. So I made it all. I put the zips in, the poppers on, everything. I mean, the pincushion's got a popper on as well. So they're not difficult. And the other thing as well, what we like to do when we bring any of our patterns to you, we like to give you full instructions. So if I'm going to show you what's in the packet, you're going to get your template. Now, in the caddy, you only need one template. In the workstation and the organizer, you get 2 templates because there's more pieces needed in there. And then also you get in full instructions. So if I just show you these here, you get in all of your layout. So when you look at your template, you're going to go, oh, I've got lines everywhere, what do I do? Don't worry, you're going to look at your template reference in here, and in red it shows you, so the handle is that part, the main panel is that part, so you know which part to use, and it's giving you exactly how much fabric you need. If you need interfacing wadding, heat erasable pens, we've got some of those on the show, your sewing kit, your buttonhole foot if you're going to put a button in, but you don't need to, you can use poppers, we've got the snap fastener kit, and then it's giving you visual learning, I call it, because I am a very visual learner. So with every step you're getting a photograph and the written instructions step by step, every step of the way, to hold your hand right the way through. And honestly, they are so straightforward. And if you do get a little bit stuck, then just drop us a message. We're always there. You know what I'm always about, Joe. I mean, people will be sick of seeing me on social. I'm always there, but I want to help people. So I know we can only do so much in these couple of hours, can't we? But there's always that aftercare as well, which I think is brilliant. So what I'm going to show you today is how to make the sewn caddy, because this is lovely and a brilliant idea with their muffins in there, Joe. Are we handing them round later?
Well, I would do, but I think you'd end up with a bit of a sore tummy. I mean, they're about a week old, I think, so maybe not. Oh. And also, if they were fresh, I'm not a sharer. I don't know if you've worked that out by now, but I'd let you have one. Bernie, I wouldn't let Johnny have one. No.
Poor Johnny. I'll share it with you, Johnny. You can try it first. So let's see how you're going to do this. So it's so straightforward. Like I say, hopefully I'm going to get this finished in the show, which, well, I'm determined. So there you go. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your template, and you also need your heat erasable pens. So I know we've got these on a deal today with the rotating cutting mat, which I'm also going to use, because that really does help when you're cutting out curves, and obviously there are curves to cut out on this. So I'm going to get my fabric, and I'm using the Be Happy, because we've still got some of this left, Joe, haven't we? A little bit?
Oh, a little. It's a limited stock. Have we got any left, Johnny, or is it gone? Single figures now on that. So you'll need to be really, really quick for that one if you want it.
Right, so I'm going to fold my fabric right sides together. Now, to be honest, it doesn't matter if you fold it right sides together or wrong sides together when you're drawing your template, but obviously for you to see at home, you're going to see better on this side. So let's see which colour is going to show up better. We'll try the red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the main panel. So I can see on here, this is my main panel, and I know that it needs to be placed on the fold. So I've folded my fabric. I'm going to line up my template. Now at home I would be a bit more frugal and I wouldn't have that excess. I would move it down a bit, but that's me just, I am really frugal with my fabric. And then there's grooves in this template, so all you're going to do is just go through with your heat erasable pen and mark it round. Now, the reason why heat erasable pens are better, because if you use an ordinary pen, you're going to get that ink onto your fabric, and that ink may not necessarily wash out, or it may permanently mark your fabric. Also as well, if by accident you place the template in the incorrect place, what you can do when you've already started drawing it, all you need to do is go over with the iron and it disappears.
Awesome. So
you're not going to ruin your fabric. So, and I have used an ordinary pen before on different projects, thinking, oh, that's fine, that's all right, I'll be all right, and then it's gone in the wrong place and I've got pen on. So I'm not sure how well you can see. You can see this line up here. So there we go. So I'm going to cut this out. So what I'm going to use is I've got our big mat on the table here, but I'm actually going to use the rotating cutting mat. Ooh. Now, I'm just going to show you something behind me, Joe. Watch this. So we've got that workstation. If I step back here, let me get the right way. Can we see on the workstation, we've got this section here, these little tabs in. Mm-hmm. Ooh, well, they are perfect. Ooh. And this is what it's made for you to put in your cutting mats. Now we've done this one to fit the 12-inch one, but what you can do actually, you could actually fit A4 little mat in there if you've got little A4 mats. These are made in panels. You can actually make an extra panel to make it longer. It'll fit your A3 mat, it'll fit our folding A2 mat. You could put 2 extra panels in. It's going to fit the A1 triple fold mat as well. So you can personalize them, so it's not a set pattern, which is the other good thing with these, is you can change them. If you want to have different pockets on, you might want to have a row of these ones with the poppers on and just have one of these long pockets here. You can customize them, and here you've got a pen holder as well. Your pens clip on there, which I thought was really cute. So they are really versatile, that you can sort of mix and match them. And I'm actually going to show you something else you can make with the handle on this caddy as well. So right, so I've got my rotating cutting mat there, and then I've got my ruler, and what I'm going to do is I tend to cut the straight edges first of any pattern. So I can see my line here, and I'm going to put my ruler on there, and I'm going to cut up and across. There we go. And I'm using the 28mm rotary cut here, and this is a really good one that you're getting those 2 extra blades in there as well, so you're getting 3 blades in total with that. And then I've got this curved cut here. So instead of moving my fabric, I'm going to remove my mat. Because I've got double fabric here, if I start moving it about, they might move. So when I cut it, one of them might move slightly and not be as accurate. So I've got the cutting here now. Are you watching this, Joe? I'm going in with a rotary cutter, freehand on a curve. So here's my top. Have
we got a drum roll for this?
Oh, well, I hope it's a drum roll and not a plaster, but no, honestly, will you see how I do it? Right. So these are left or right-handed. So if I was right-handed, that's all you're going to do. You don't need to move the blade over on these ones. So what I'm going to do is, whenever I'm cutting anything with a rotary cutter freehand, I always keep my fingers behind the blade. So I'm going to get it into position there and just start it off. And I'm always keeping, what you don't want to do is have them in front, because if you slip, obviously you can go towards your fingers. If you always have your fingers behind, and then can you see now I'm getting a bit of an awkward angle here?
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn my board. I'm not moving my fabric at all. I'm going to put it back in where it was. Again, keep my fingers behind. And then over, and then that is a perfect cut, and you haven't moved anything. I've got a little bit to cut there.
Because I guess the danger is if you move your work or your layers, they get skew width, and then you end up with one that's not the same as the one underneath.
Yes, and because obviously it's pattern pieces that you're piecing together, they need to be accurate. You need to have them accurate. So that's one of our main panels done. Now we could have cut 2 together at the same time there. The other one, so I'm going to show you now how we cut the base out. So if I just grab my next piece, where's it at? Oh, it's here. So with the base, again, you're going to follow exactly the same method. You're going to have your fabric, and then this is my base here, and I know from in the booklet that I'm placing this on the fold, and it also tells me on the template there. So I'm just placing the end of it, and this is made of a really durable plastic, but what you don't want to be doing is using a rotary cutter along the side of any plastic template. Only acrylic ones you would use the rotary cutter against. It's the same as if you've got a plastic ruler as well, you know, like the school rulers I call them. You wouldn't put the rotary blade next to that, because you're going to chip into it. So I'm going to line that up, and again, so I've got the blue one this time, and I'm just going to go around. Oh, I think this one might show up better.
If you've got any questions about this and how it all goes together, or the board, or anything in the show, now is the perfect time to get them in, because I can pop them across to the lovely Bernie, and she'll answer any of your questions that you've got. So you can get in touch with me, remember, over on Facebook, Crafters TV there, or across on our YouTube channel, search Crafts Companion on YouTube. And also, if you've got anything you've made with any of the stuff that's on the show, things like the fabrics, I know that have been on a lot before, the stencils, I'd love to see pictures of what you've been up to. Or do you know what? Maybe you could just share with us any of your sewing projects that you've been working on, because it is lovely to see your work. If you want to, you can email us studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. That's details there along the bottom of your screen, studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. Very, very busy across a lot of things. At the end of this demonstration, I'll be giving you a lot of updates. So if you want something, if you've seen it, you've got to grab it and get yourself checked out. It's going to be one of those shows. Remember, we had 23 sellouts before we came live this morning, and a lot of other stuff looking very, very vulnerable as well at the moment over on the website.
Right, so we're ready for the next bit. So what we're going to do now is, I've got that base ready there. When we insert this into the bottom, so if I turn this one over and show you on the bottom, can you see how we've got the base circle inserted there? There's quite a good little tip that I've got for helping you put that in. And all I'm going to do is I want to get my iron. I couldn't find the iron, you know, Joe. I was looking all over when you were getting ready before. Like? What am I like? I couldn't. I was panicking. I'm thinking, I can't do without me iron. I need me iron. So I've ironed that, and any of those little marks off the pen have now disappeared as well.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the 4/4 points, and that's going to help us line it up later on. So all I do is I fold it in half one way, and I just get the iron and I just press the tip. So I'm on about 1/4 inch. It doesn't have to be exact. I need to turn it round, but look, I've got my ironing board on my rotating mat.
Sorted.
There we go. Look at that. I've got my own Lazy Susan. There we go. That round. And then you're going to do exactly the same the other way. And you're going to line those two up that you've just pressed. And then just give those a little press in there. Oh no, I didn't have it on properly there. There we go. And that's going to help us when we come to do the insert. So the next thing we're going to do is do this pocket on the side. So there's a pocket all the way around. I don't know if you noticed that on yours, Joe. It actually had pockets on. So you've got pockets all the way around.
And you
can make them as wide as you want. So if you want quite a narrow one there, or you could have a long one that your scissors will go in. The narrow ones are quite good for you to put your pens in. So right, so I've got...
Some of you were struggling to find the rotating cutting mat in the Shop the Show button under this show. Not all of you. For those of you it was affecting, we have fixed it now. You should be able to see it. So it's there. It's actually at the very top of the page now when you click Shop the Show. So I hope that's helped. If it hasn't, let me know and I'll do my best to get it fixed for you.
Right, I love my rotating cut mat. I do. I have it. I always have my big mat on my table, and then I have my smaller one on the top because it just makes it so easy to rotate things around. So when you do it in the booklet as well, it tells you how many pieces of each to cut. I'm going to cut the pockets now, and it's telling me I need 2 for each side, so 4 in total. So what I've done is I've got a strip of my fabric. So this, if I open this up, so this is your width of your fabric. So when you buy it off the bolt, it's going to be 110 centimetres, about 43, 44 inches wide. That's how much you're getting. So I'm going to cut these at the same time. So whereas before I was only cutting through 2 layers, I'm going to show you that you can actually cut through 4 layers as well, because you're only really drawn on one, and then that's saving time as well. So I think the more you can do at the same time, the better. And obviously with the rotary cutter as well, you can comfortably cut 4 to 6 layers of fabric with the 28mm, and that one's perfect for going around the curves as well. So I'm going back to my template. I can see here that it says pocket, place on fold. So I've got folds on there. I'm going to place it on the fold, and again I'm going to draw around.
Getting really, really busy. Lots of you talking about the rotating cutting mat. Michelle says, I have the swivel board. It's so helpful when using the rotary cutter. Evelyn has the crocheted kit. She says, I crocheted the little owl. Came out really cute. I was surprised that everything came in the kit. Even the crochet hook and the needles finished the ends. I gave mine to a friend's baby. She says, Joe, I'm afraid I didn't take a picture. I'm going to slap you on the wrist, Evelyn. But I'm glad you enjoyed it all the same. Michelle's saying she's loving these 3 new patterns. They look fairly quick and easy to pop together. Marianne loves the crochet kits. Angela says, I've got all of the quilting stencils. They are superb. I've used them for quilting, embroidery and stenciling as well. Gilmore, looking forward to see Bernie make these storage cuties on air. Yolanda loves the baskets. Angela's loving the template. Shadai says the mat is genius. She also says Bernie is looking very pretty today in that pink top, which I have to agree with. It is gorgeous, Bernie.
We're both pink today, aren't we, Joe?
Regina says the Black Friday is a lot better than standing in line at 5 a.m. in the cold. So thanks. Absolutely. We bring the deals so you don't even have to go out. You don't have to go out and try and get your car parked and have an argument with someone that's cut you up. Oh no. You just sit at home, relax, you know, get the kettle on, have a glass of wine. Well, depending what time it is. I mean, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. It's probably a bit early in the US at the moment. Where are we? 8 a.m. East Coast, 5 a.m. West Coast. Maybe you're just getting in on the West Coast. Who knows? Lots of you also saying hi. Mary says hi from Wisconsin. I have my peppermint coffee. I'm looking forward to the demonstrations this morning as well. Lots of you, those of you who are struggling to see the cutting mat can now see it. So glad for that. So make sure you get it in your baskets and you get checked out. We don't have as many of those cutting mats as we would like, by the way. And remember, you are getting the free erasable pens in there as well.
Right, so I've got my pocket pieces cut out, and then what I've also done is I've got the wadding. So I'm going to put some wadding in mine. So you can use any type of wadding that you want, depends how rigid you want the bag. One thing that's really good to put in it as well is the foam interfacing. I don't think we've got any in stock at the moment, but if you've already bought it and you've got it in your stash to use it, but any wadding, I've got a polyester wadding here that gives it a nice rigidity, and all I'm going to use is our stick and spray for fabric, which everyone knows is my favourite #1 spray. Did you know that, Joe?
I do now.
This is my favourite spray, and all this is a temporary adhesive, and I know we've got this on the website, and you're just going to spray the wadding just so it adheres to it. There we go. So I've got that one there, and then if I just show you the pieces for the pocket, so you've got your 2 pieces for each side, and then what I've done is I've put a piece of wadding on the back of one, and then I've sewn them right sides together. So if I open up the one I've already sewn here, so you can see there that I've sewn them and flipped it over. So there's my wadding, my fabric, and then I've flipped it over there, and then all I've done is I've just done a top stitch on here. A top stitch is just a longer stitch on your machine, because it's going through quite a lot of layers of fabric and wadding as well. So I've got my pocket ready there, and then I've got one of the panels.
A fifth of the stock of the templates have gone, Bernie. I need to let people know. We had a big stock as well, because obviously it's our launch. It's the first time you've seen them here on Crafters TV. You can go for them individually, but why would you? Because the saving is awesome. It's a 35% saving. You should be paying $49.96. You're paying $33.96. You're still going to get your Club Inspired discount off of that as well. So you get what, another £6.80 almost, working out at £27. It'd be $32 as a platinum member in the club, whereas the combined value in dollars is $58.80. So definitely get them all together, get the 3, and remember you're also going to get that binding tool in there as well. But it is getting really busy on these.
Right, so I've got those now. What I've done is I've used the quilting clips, so that the pack where you're getting those embroidery scissors, the 28mm rotary cutter, and you're getting those quilting clips as well. These are perfect. I use them all the time, all over. I find them all over my house because I've clipped all sorts together. And all I've done is I've put the pocket and I've lined it up with the bottom of here and the bottom of here and the sides. What's happening there is you're going to actually, what it's called, basting close to the edge, and what that'll do is it helps you when you're constructing it. I'm going to also do some dividers. So shall we have 2 little pockets and a big pocket, Joe? What do you reckon?
I think that sounds lovely. What's going to go in your pockets?
Well, I don't know. I think pens on one side, so I'm going to do a short one on one side for pens. So I'm going to lengthen my stitch and just do a little back stitch at the top, because where you're going to have your hands in and out putting your products in there, you want that quite sturdy. So do a little reverse at the top, and then I'm going to sew all the way down. And if you find your machine's a little bit, feels like it's sticking a little bit because it's got a lot, you're going through 2 layers of wadding here and 3 layers of fabric, just lengthen your stitch.
Okay,
that's the best thing I can say. And then I'm going to put a little one at the side there, so I've got quite a wide one here that I'm maybe going to put my scissors in. So if I pop that under, and then again do that little reverse at the top.
What does the reverse do?
So what the reverse is doing is it's securing those stitches. Awesome. So if I just start sewing straight away, if I do, how am I going to do it? Let me show you, Joe, because it's actually easier to see it. So I've got a piece of fabric there, and I've got my pocket. I know it's the same colour, but if I don't do the reverse at the top,
yeah.
so if I just start sewing, there we go, and take that out, what will happen is, so if we say that this is our pocket here, once you start going into there, can you see there?
Yeah.
It's actually coming away, it's loose.
Yeah.
So the more you use the pocket, it's going to come away. So just doing that little reverse stitch just secures it in place.
Awesome, thanks for that top tip.
So I love my top tips, I do. And then you're going to baste all the way around the outside. I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to be a rebel, and I'm going to leave it like that.
What do we mean by baste?
So baste is where you do a long stitch
nothing to do with the
close
turkey,
to
no?
the edge. No, nothing to do with the turkey, not in sewing. It's just where it's a long stitch close to the edge, and what it's doing is holding the layers together.
Right.
So that when I come to join these sides in, they're not going to be all flapping about like that.
Right,
and
awesome.
then you can have a chance then of missing a bit.
Right.
And then you've got to go back and see what's happened.
Awesome.
So I'm now going to add on my handles. So I've already cut my handle out. So I've cut one from the fabric and one from the wadding. And again, just a little bit of stick and spray. This washes out afterwards as well when you wash it. But when you're making something like this, you're not going to wash it very often at all, to be honest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my flap onto the top there. So you're just going to go right sides together and sew down. And that'll secure it on.
Yeah, 20% of the stock here has gone. It's very, very busy. Enchanted Craft Fairy. I don't think that's her, birth name for some reason. I mean, if it is, if you've changed your name by default to Enchanted Craft Fairy, then fair play to you. She says, great sewing demos, Bernie. Really, really enjoy them, which is awesome, which is lovely. And I think what you're showing us, Bernie, is just how easy it is to put these together.
It is.
Awesome.
Like I said, that sewing organiser, I keep wanting to call it a sewing roll, but the sewing organiser one, I made that over the weekend, just during my shows, and a little bit of sewing in between. So you don't, and if you don't want to have all of the pockets on, you don't need to have all the pockets. One idea I thought of that during the weekend was you could make one out of faux leather and just put different types of pockets on. Don't put a scissor holder in, just put the little pockets and the little strips in there, and have it like for a gift for a gentleman for Christmas. So you could make it into like a toiletry roll. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be for sewing, just, it can be to start anything really, be makeup, crochet. I mean, let me grab this. Just think, you've got all of these here. You could put lines of stitching down there and have all your crochet hooks in there.
Perfect.
But you could have that all the way along. You don't need to...
It could be a tool roll.
Yes.
For the blokes.
Blokes tool roll. That's it. So you say there's so many, they don't have to be for sewing. And I think that sometimes when you get a pattern, you can look at it, and when you see the picture on the packaging, so you think, is it just for that? But once you start thinking about it, the other things you can actually make, there's just so many choices. Right, so I'm busy constructing here as we're chatting, Joe.
No
I
worries.
love it. I love coming to work and sewing. Because it's not a job really, is it?
No, absolutely not. It isn't. Michelle Parsons says this pattern would be great to use for fabric scraps. Sew them together into one big piece and then cut them out in the pattern. I think that would be an awesome idea.
Perfect idea.
Now remember,
that.
this is the beginning of our Black Friday. Black Friday goes purple, as we're calling it. It has started right here, right now, with this show on this Tuesday. There is so much coming up for you as well. We've got an awesome day coming up today. We've got the launch party tonight. What we're going to be doing a little bit different in the launch party. So you've got all of your layers there. How many layers have you got there?
Yeah, I was just saying, I've got 3 layers of wadding, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of fabric.
Ooh,
there's no way you would get a pin in there, and even if you did, you'd probably bend your pin, or you'd distort the seam. So, but the quilting clips are great. So I'm just going to sew down these 2 sides here, Joe.
Awesome. So tonight, launch party, it's a bit different. What we're going to be doing is launching all of our web deals tonight, which will be running the whole week. And it's all live now. You can go and have a look and get ahead if you want. But incredible deals on things like our Gemini machines. Oh yes, £100 worth of freebies. I've said too much. We've also got incredible Spectrum Noir deals for you as well coming up in that show later today and across our website. The cardstock deals are off the chart. Buy two, get one free. Hello A3 Centura Pearl as well. Yes, that's coming up for you. If there's any of these things left, by the way, before we get there, loads of adhesive deals are on 2-for-1s as well. There's an incredible buddy bag deal coming up from Tiffany, which is brilliant. There's absolutely loads of wonderful things. It's all the web deals that we'll be launching tonight at 4 p.m. here in the UK, 11 a.m. East Coast time. Tomorrow then as well, I've got a Christmas masterclass in the morning, 1 p.m. UK time, with Debbie Robinson. Huge discounts on Christmas ranges that we launched this year. It's got to be incredible. And then tomorrow night we've moved Cartload, obviously because Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday. We've moved Cartload to Wednesday. It's the big Black Friday Cartload. It's going to be on Wednesday this week, which will be 11 a.m. East Coast time, 4 p.m. UK time. And then Ben and Craig will be here to spend Thanksgiving with you. They'll be here all day on Thanksgiving, and then the fun continues on, culminating, of course, in that US warehouse clearance on Sunday night. That is how we'll be wrapping up our Black Friday celebrations. It's got to be awesome. But what I would say is, a lot of the Black Friday deals are not going to last through until Sunday night. So get over on the website today, have a little look. If there's deals there that you desperately want, that you'd be mortified if they sold out, then absolutely get those in your basket and get them checked out, because there are amazing deals to be had this Black Friday here at Crafter TV and across the whole Crafter Companion website as well. So you've sewn the two sides together there, Bernie.
I have,
what was the next step?
So now what I'm doing now is putting the base in. So I've put the wadding on the back of the base. And so, you know, when I had those, I pressed those little marks in before, what I've done is I've found the centre point of my side as well, and I've just put a little mark with my pen. There we go. And I'm just going to clip, and the top tip for me, Joe, is you clip half of it,
okay,
sew that half in, then go and clip the other half. If you try and do it all in one go, sometimes you can get in a bit of a muddle, and this is the way I've always done it, and I found it so much easier than trying to put the full piece in at one go. Do half and then carry on. So shall I just crack on and put my base in, Joe?
Oh, absolutely. You crack on and put your base in. Now I've got a sellout to tell you about. The Bee Garden fabric has already sold out and gone. It is our 24th sellout of this show. I'm going to pop that just over there on the ledge of despair, as I'm calling it, where the sellouts are going. We've still got it available to you in the mint. Now, did we start the show at 60% gone here? 60% gone. It's limited stock now. So if it's in your basket, you need to get it checked out, because it's going to go. So if it's in your basket, check it out. We're soon going to be in that position where we have more of you trying to get hold of this than we do actually have stock available. So make sure you get your hands on that one. How are we doing with the sloth, Johnny? 2/3 of the stock of the sloth mat have gone. Remember how this works. It is, of course, your cutting mat in here. It's a self-healing cutting mat, but it's also your ironing board as well. So you can use it as a small sewing ironing board, or you can use it, of course, as your cutting mat. You can have it either laid out flat, or you can have it in half, and it looks gorgeous as well. It will look beautiful, I think, on the side in your sewing room also. So make sure you grab your hands on that. $39.49 or $54.99 is your price. Are batting and wadding the same thing? Asked Diana.
So yes, so we in the UK we usually call it wadding, and I think in the US it's referred to as batting.
Right.
But it is the same ones. You can get a lot of different sorts, whether they're 100% cotton. You get some which are 80% cotton, 20% polyester, which just means it doesn't have as much shrinkage. You can get 50-50 with bamboo and cotton. 100% polyester. There's loads out there, but for something like this, I would say any would actually work. Any would work at all. So whatever you've got,
you'll be good to go.
You'd be good to go. Yeah,
absolutely. I guess with the, would you want to, I'm thinking with the basket, could you use, you get the insulating wadding, don't you?
Yes.
You know, if you had like warm or cold things in your basket, you don't want them going a bit chilly, you could pop them in there. Pop's a warming one. You could pop your, you know, if you go to the takeaway, you could pop it in there. I mean, you could merrily skip down the road with your takeaway.
That would
look
work.
awesome.
That would work perfect,
you can
Joe.
do that. I just need to let you know as well, I want to show you the website and where all of these fantastic deals are. Some of you are struggling to find them, but it is very, very easy. Go across to our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu is where you need to get yourself, because that is where you're going to find all of the deals. Here it comes. So there is me again. There's the website. Scroll down. So if you just scroll to under that, there it is. I mean, how could you miss that? Look at what a happy chappy I am. Look. How
Look
happy
at
I am.
you,
Click
Joe.
on me. And then all of the deals come up there. 75% off, 70% off paper craft, Crafters TV show deals, Black Friday bundle deals, Black Friday star buys. You've got the sewing and needlecraft there as well. Have a little click in the sewing and needlecraft category, and then you will find all of the awesome deals that we've got. There you are. There you'll see them all in there, which is absolutely awesome. There's loads. So much is on the show, and then there's so much more as well. Zips on a roll, a whole host of awesome things there for you. So do make sure you go and check out absolutely everything there. Joe, Michelle's asked, hey Joe, do you have by any chance have any extra time and money for sale on the website? No, I'm all out of time and money, I'm afraid. Diana says, whoa, so glad I ordered yesterday. Diana, getting in there super early and getting ahead. How are you getting on over there, Bernie?
I'm all right. See, that might have been my fault yesterday, because I just sort of highlighted to everyone that the deals were already on there, and I knew they were going to be so popular that I thought people were going to have to be quick here.
And that's why we've had 24 sellouts now, Bernie.
I think that's the most sellouts I've ever had when I've done a show.
I don't think it's far off my my record, to be fair. It's super busy. There's still loads available for you, though, so do get over. I'll do my best to get us through absolutely everything in the show as we go, but there is loads of stuff over there, so definitely go check it out. If you've already been shopping ahead and you've been getting your hands on great bargains, then let me know. Let me know what your favourite deal has been so far that you found over on our website. You can do that, Crafters TV on Facebook. You can also find us across on YouTube as well, and please send me photos of your sewing projects. Could be something you're working on right now, something you've been working on previously. I would love to see what you've been up to, and studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you send those pictures into, which is absolutely awesome. Right, what bit's next then, Bernie?
Right, so I've done that first side, Joe, and then I took it out and then I've clipped it all the way around just to get it in place. So I say I'm sewing here through all of those layers. I've got a funny feeling I might not have caught my pocketing on a bit of it, but you can always go around first and then go back round if you've missed a little bit. So I'm sure everyone will forgive me if I've missed a little bit. So I'm just going to work my way around here, and then when you come into that seam, I've got all those layers in there. You know, you've got a longer stitch on your machine. Just take your time, and can you see I'm doing a little bit and then just shuffling it over. So I'm just taking my time and I'm not rushing, because I think when you're doing when you're doing your crochet, Joe, you take your time to enjoy it, don't you? It's not a race.
No, absolutely. I really take my time, honestly.
You've been doing
it takes me a
haven't you?
long time. Well, it takes me a long time to get anything really finished, Bernie. So what happened was I finished crocheting a scarf I think I finished it in about February. And I finally sewed the end. I sewed it up and weaved the ends in just 2 weeks ago. So shows you how long it takes me to get things finished. Yeah. I do need a new project. I'm thinking I need a toy. So maybe, maybe those little rings that we've got on the show could be awesome. I need something for. Well, I'm meant to be crocheting a pair of mittens for Barney Bancroft. If you watch Create and Craft, Dan's son Bernie. Bernie?
Oh, Barney. That's okay. I called Dan Ban the other day. I got Dan and Barney mixed up.
So I said I'd make a pair of mittens for Barney, and I've got my hook, and I got a pattern, and I got the wool. You know, sometimes it's just not working out, Bernie. You know, sometimes you sit down to do a pattern, and you just look at it, and you think, nah, this pattern's not for me. I don't know if it's the pattern or the yarn or whatever it is, but there's something not working there. So I've given up. I'll go back to it and try again.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Joe. That's what I do. If I'm doing something I'm not enjoying, I'll put it away and go back. And then in the future, you'll find it in a bag somewhere and go, oh yeah, and then you get back into it. Yeah. So look, I've got all the way around there. I've got my base in. I'm going to turn this round. Let's see if I've caught all of. Well, I should. A tiny little bit. You can't even see.
We'll pretend that didn't happen. It's fine.
Tiny little bit.
I won't tell anyone.
That back. So that now, can we see now how the bag is starting to take shape? We've got those handles on there. So you're going to put the lining together exactly the same way, but I'm going to do a little bit extra on mine because I really, Joe, if I can, use the snap fastener.
Oh, yes, please. It's really busy for that snap fastener. Let me just recap what you're getting for the price. So $29.99 or $34.95 is what you should get for the snap fastener. Now, for the snap fastener, what you're getting is the snap fastener pliers in here. You're getting the screwdriver, the all needle instructions, the storage case. You're getting loads of bolts. You're getting adapters as well, and you're getting all the bits and bobs that you need. So it's all in there. But then what we do is we give you $14.99 or $19.95 worth of extra fasteners included, as well as a little bit of a bonus. You can use your Club Inspired discount on there, of course, as well, if you want to. Of course you want to. But that will give you an even better saving as well. So you'll save another £6. You have £24 if you're a platinum member today in the UK, or $28, which is great value. And Bernie, loads of people that are not sewers have these because they are so handy, aren't they, for a whole host of different things.
Every house needs a snap fastener too. Our Craig's got one now. Liam's got one who works here. Sarah loves using it. It's just one of those tools that once you've got it and you start looking, thinking, what do I need to fasten? What can I fasten? I mean, when we look at the sewn roll, we'll say we've got those zip pockets. I will call it roll, sewn organizer. You've got those zip pockets that are on with the snap fasteners. So that is now a portable case that you can use. We've got the snap fastener on there. I'm going to put a snap fastener on this little extra bit that I'm making for my caddy now. I'm using the handle template, and I've drawn all the way around. The other thing I just want to let you know is if you turn the template over, obviously everything's back to front, it's the same shape. So if you picked it up it's the wrong way, don't think, oh, I've drawn it wrong because it was upside down. It's exactly the same. So I've got my handle here and I want to cut two. So again, now I've done this on the fold, but I'll cut that up in a second. I've got a straight part here and then I've got a curve. So I'm just going to be super brave and go all the way around. And again, this is where this 28mm, 45mm is the most common rotary cutter that people get, and that's the most regular one. When you start coming to do curves and things like that, you really want that smaller blade because you've got more control. And I say I'm using my mat just to keep my hands always behind that cutter, and then all the way down there. There we go. So you can just see how easy it is. Now I'm just going to cut up the middle here. There we go, to make two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pouch just to sit inside of the caddy, and then have a little fastener on with the snap fastener. So I've cut my two little ones out there. I'm putting two right sides together, and I'm going to sew along the bottom here. You're going to love this, Joe. It's so cute, honestly. All right, so I'm just going to sew across the bottom, and then I'm going to sew along the curve, but I want to stop to make, so if I show you there, you'll be able to see how it's going to come together. You see it's like a little dinky pouch. So I just want to stop and start. So again, I'm using the heat erasable pens just to mark an even point there for me to stop and start sewing. The other thing as well, when you're sewing on a curve, like when you're cutting on a curve, you have more control with a smaller blade. When you're sewing on a curve, you have more control with a smaller stitch. Oh, that's quite good, that. I like that. A good way to remember it. Because as you're going around, what you don't want to do is have, when you turn it through, you don't want to gape, you don't want your stitches gaping. So if ever you bought any clothes before, Joan, you know if the seam's like, you can see it coming away a little bit, or you can see the thread quite quite a lot of it, what chances are it's been sewn with too long a stitch.
Right.
And that can often happen, and it'll work absolutely fine, but you don't want the stitches to gape. So I'm now going to clip into my corners before I turn this. I'm going to use our embroidery scissors. And I can get them out.
They are, of course, in your starter kit, and in there, what you get is you get your the Makery measuring tape, you get these scissors, the quilting clips, and you get the 28mm rotary cutter as well, which is awesome. So you get all of that in there, and of course, it's a perfect gift, which is awesome. £20 or $29, so great saving there as well of a third, which is awesome. Very, very busy there as well. Lots of comments coming in still. Andrew says I would have the pocket section so that it overlap the edge of the side panel slightly. That way I can ensure the pocket doesn't get missed in the construction. Top tip there.
Yes, top tip.
Shania says as well, thanks for the tip off, Bernie. I did shop yesterday. I got all the fabric that I wanted. Mary says as well, I've been waiting for the demo on the snap fastener. I did all of this yesterday and I am so happy. I see what you did there. Enchanted Fairy says, I have a traveller's notebook on the top left corner of my desk. It has two sides. I am using one for projects and the other one for tips from Crafter's Companion. Love that. And Carolyn says, I just ordered the rotating cutting mat. Cannot wait for it to arrive, which is fantastic. Details on your screen are for the 3 templates. Remember, it is a brand new launch. Even then, we are giving you a great discount. It is double discount, so you've got 20% plus an extra 15% off of that. A quarter of our launch stock has sold out and gone. If you're watching the show back at a later date, absolutely check the website for what that current stock situation is, because it is very, very busy out there at the moment.
Right, so I've cut now, when I was cutting with those little scissors, I've lost them now, where have I put them there? They cut right to the tip, and that's why I like them. What I wouldn't do with embroidery scissors is use them to cut fabric, as in like pieces of fabric. Use them for your snipping and obviously for your embroidery. They're absolutely perfect. So that kit, Joe, you're getting the scissors, you're getting the rotary cutter, the clips and the tape measure.
Indeed, all of those.
So if you order one of these and make one of these, or the sewn roll organizer, stroke organizer, or the workstation, you could have one of those kits, make one of these for someone, put those pieces inside to give as a gift. How fab is that? Rather than have a fabric, paper, gift bag. Yep. You can make your own. It would look fab in Christmas fabrics. I think that would look brilliant on the table for like your bread rolls and things like that as well. You can have it all coordinated for Christmas.
Yeah, I am thinking about a lot at the moment about table decorations, Bernie, because I had my first Christmas at home in my apartment this year. So I've already sort of had a good think about the tree. I'm hoping to go on a wreath making course as well. Like a day course with my friend Lee. We're going to go make a wreath. I think about the 17th we're going, something like that. I'm not going on the 17th, because I'm here on the 17th, so it's around then anyway. Yes, I did see a wreath making course online, Bernie, where you make a kitsch wreath, and basically they send you everything that you need, and then it was a Zoom class, and it like has got like old Barbie dolls and toys from the 80s, and you glue those on to make this massive like kitsch 80s door wreath. It looked really wonderful. But I thought it was a bit much on seeing as I live in a flat, you know, I thought it was a bit of a statement on the hallway, so I'm going for a standard wreath, let's say. But I'm also thinking a lot about what I'm going to do in the table. Middle of the table, because you really need to go for it, don't you? The query I've got at the moment, Bernie, is do we go tablecloth or no tablecloth? It's got quite a nice new table, but for me, see, traditionally you'd always have a tablecloth on at Christmas.
I'm a tablecloth girl.
What do you do at home? Are you tablecloth or no tablecloth? And also, have you been thinking about your table centre for Christmas? I'm thinking maybe like ivy. I'm thinking lots of like maybe acorns and like bits of ivy. I think it's going to be quite natural, my one. Quite
like rustic looking.
Yeah, maybe a few twigs.
Yes, a few twigs.
Maybe I could spray
a
the
few
twigs
cones.
Gold. Maybe I could spray the cones gold. Now we're talking.
And you're going to have your sequin cushion now, Joe. Have you showed off your sequin cushion yet?
Is this the one that you made for me ages ago?
And
then it didn't make it home.
And I've managed to get the snap fastener on the back now for it.
Oh, is that what we were waiting for?
Yeah.
Ah, and the snap fastener matches as well, which is awesome. And you can put, you know, secret messages on, which I love. So you can write what you want on here. Within reason, obviously.
We like a good cushion, Joe. That's my go-to. If I'm doing a gift for anyone, it'll be a cushion. I'll do you a cushion.
I absolutely love these cushions.
I love doing cushions.
Have you seen the ones that you can get where you can have your picture on one side and then it goes off when you go on the other? So it'll be like all gold this side, and then when you rub it, it reveals like a picture of you or your dog or, you know, whoever. I think it's quite fabulous. I love it.
I do like them. I've seen them. They look really cute.
Do you remember when the reversible sequin stuff just first came out a few years ago? And it was like, first time I saw it, it was like magic.
I had a pencil case. I remember having a pencil case. But it wasn't as good quality as like you see now. It was just a few years ago when I was at school, you know. Right, I've made my little pouch. I've been happily sewing away there. It looks a little bit weird, but hopefully you were following along as I was doing it. And what I've done is I've left a gap somewhere. Where we go, there's my gap. Now this is quite a little gap because it's quite a small one. So I'm just going to get I love these little hemostats, they're called. You can get loads of like different turning tools. They're like little forceps things.
What do you say they were called?
Hemostats.
Hemostats.
So they are a surgical one. But if anyone's got another half that's into fishing, they may have some, because one of my friends had some that were her husband's.
Fishing ones?
And they were long ones. So a lot of people use them for like stuffing, say dolls, you know, like you can get those dolls where they've got big, long legs. Hemostats, yeah.
Never heard of them. You live and learn, don't you?
Yeah.
Lots of people saying, should I? She says, loves a tablecloth. Tasha loves a seasonal tablecloth. Every day, though, no tablecloth, every other day. Carolyn says a table runner. Would be her suggestion. An enchanted craft fairy on YouTube said placemats and a runner. Yeah, the thing is, I'm definitely going to need a runner if I don't have a tablecloth, because otherwise the ivy or the foliage that I put out is probably going to scratch my table, isn't it? So
yes, you need to. I do like a runner.
There's so much to think about. I've already ordered a bûche de Noël for
a what?
Christmas. A bûche de Noël. It's from a very fancy bakery around the corner from where I live. It's basically a chocolate log. But it's a fancy French word for it. Bûche de Noël. So
for your centre of your Christmas table?
No, I'm going to eat the chocolate log.
Oh, right.
I'm going in the centre of the table. That's for eating.
Oh, not like, you're not going to leave it like a decoration for the day till later.
Yeah. Well, all the places around me, they're like all the little bakers and stuff, Debbie, you have to who's Debbie?
Right.
Debbie. Bernie. All the
I won't be offended, Joe.
All the bakers around me, Bernie, you have to pre-order everything and then pick it all up on Christmas Eve. You can't just, rock up on Christmas Eve and buy the stuff for some reason. So you've got to think about bread and cakes and mince pies and bûche de Noëls.
There's so much.
Croque madames, all sorts of things.
Yeah, there is so much choice out there. So look at my cute little purse. I'm now going to do the snap fastener. So if anyone doesn't have one, hopefully this will explain to you how it actually works. I'll show you the box itself. What you're getting is all of these tools, and like I say, you're getting 100 in here, sets, and then in the selection pack that you get with it, you get another 225. So you're going to go around your home and look to say, what can I snap fasten? What can I fix? What can I jazz up? Use them if you're not a fan of putting zips in or buttons in a buttonhole. These are perfect.
It's got to be easier than putting a zip in or a button in a buttonhole, surely.
For some people it is, yeah. But some people
it would be for me. I mean, I can't put a zip in, but I can put a snap fastener in.
Well, there you go. So I've got our little secret pouch here. It is quite small, but I think it's quite dinky. So I'm going to work out where I want my top one first. So all you're going to do is you get the pokey tool with it, and you're just going to decide where you're going to have it, and you're just going to put a hole through. So I'm going through 2 layers of fabric here, absolutely no problem. And then I'm going to get the drawn pin, and I'm just putting the little drawn pin one through there and just press it down. And then I'm going to take the top piece and press that on. I could probably do these in my sleep now because I've used them that much. However, I use them that much, but I have still got loads of snap fasteners left. I've got loads. They last a long time. But it is good to have that selection box because you're getting as well as all the colours in the kit, you're getting extra ones that are like hearts and stars. There's some gold stars, some silver stars, some little lemon flowers, the little red hearts. They're just so cute. Oh, I should have put a little red heart on here, shouldn't I? And then can you see there, all I've done is put it in the tool, give it a squidge, and that's on. So I'm now going to do the other side. So I'm just going to, I haven't pressed that very well, but it'll be right. I'm just going to go here and I'm just marking it again. Can you see I'm still using the heat erasable pens? They are just so good to have them in your stash. So I've marked on there where I want my other half to go. And again, I'm just going to go in with that pokey tool. And then just being careful, just put that hole through there. And then this time I want the drawn pin through the back. So you're just going to put that through. There we go. And then put the other side on. And then again, we're going to put it in the tool.
It was Mary saying that she's got the snap fastener, so she was really excited to see you demonstrate it. So I hope that's helped, Mary. Has that given you all the info that you need? Do let me know in the comments.
You'll be snap fastening everything now, Mary. And there
make
we've
sure you've
got
got consent.
Look at that.
Don't be snap fastening, you know, people's, I don't know, I'm just thinking like, you know, PlayStation games to the side of the TV and stuff. If it's not your, they're not your bits. Can you imagine?
Well, the best one so far that I know what someone has done is Liam, who works behind the scenes here. So he has his face mask, and obviously, depending on what you're doing, you can take your mask off. You've got to put it on, blah blah blah, all the time. So what he did was he put a snap fastener on the side of his mask. He put the other part of the snap fastener on the top of his jeans. So when he takes his mask off, he just clips it onto his jeans. How brilliant an idea is that? Especially if you're out somewhere at your work and you've got no pockets, or you're carrying things. You know, that's just my favourite one so far, that one.
Oh, I need to get that, because the amount... Does anyone else do this? Every day when I leave the flat, right, I leave my apartment, I get to the lift. Sometimes I get in the lift, sometimes it's just before I press the button. Mask. All the way back to the flat again. Every single day. Sometimes I get all the way downstairs into the coffee shop round the corner and then oh yeah, mask. So what I've done is, Bernie, I've just got loads of masks now, and I've just put 2 in like every single jacket, and I still end up leaving without them. It's always the way. So yeah, snap fasten them on.
Yeah, fab idea. I did that the other day. I got out the car and walked across the car park and was like, oh, mask. Right, I've got my line in here. See how I'm whizzing through this?
You are, yeah.
Absolutely whizzing through it. I've got my line in here. I put the circle in the bottom. I've got my little pouch. And I'm thinking, right, I'm going to put it halfway up there because I know that's going to be one of the sides. Now, to stitch it on, we could actually put another snap fastener on the back. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one straight line of stitching along there. There we go. And that's just going to secure that on.
Awesome. And so when you're stitching these then, any sort of, what fabrics could we use, Bernie, thinking about other things? You know, we're obviously using quilting quality cotton here, but are there other things you could use instead?
You can. Let me show you some things what we've done, Jo. Look at me table. This is worse than my cutting table at home. So there we go. I've put our little pocket in there. I'm going to show you. Pop that in there out the way. Where's my little pile of stuff? Oh, where have I put them? Oh, they're here. I've got a load of stuff here that we've got. So this is our cork fabric, 2 layers of cork. And in there's actually some interfacing in there as well. So that's really thick that it's going through there. That's that one. We've got a little baby's babe. And this fabric has got our fabric coating on. So it's gone through 2 layers of fabric that's been treated with the fabric coat. Here's our other cork here. Sarah made this, isn't it fab? For you to put your plates in.
Oh, awesome.
And that's gone through the cork in there. And then we've got, oh, that's cork again. Now, this other one, this was another of Liam's ideas. Making a little sort of ribbon strap for your mask. Watch me lol my earpieces.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, you put it under your hair. But you could put it around your mask like that. And then it's secured on, and then you can take it off if it's a washable mask to wash it. We've got, this is another one where this is our linen. Can you remember this we had the other week, Jo?
Yeah, love that.
This is the linen, but this again has been treated with a fabric coat. So we've got a little dribble bib or a little Little
Oh, is
doggy
that a little
bandana.
dog? Oh,
Yeah.
too cute.
I'll keep that still because it's going wary on the screen. We've got more bibs. This one I love. This is going through 2 layers of cotton and wadding, more cork, and then going through knitted fabrics, your socks.
Oh,
pair your socks up.
nice.
So it'll go through leather, your faux leather. It'll go through loads of different mediums.
Brilliant. Shadai says, yes, but I'm going to do my doing my cushion project. No zippers to be I will be using the snap fastening. Mary as well saying this demonstration really helped and I've saved the video so I can refer back to it each time I use the fastener. I want to share with you a couple of other bits that are proving very busy. Oh, so lovely. Is so limited, I'm afraid. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to go rogue, and I'm going to unpackage it for you because I think it's just too beautiful to be cased into, to be left there in its packaging. Look at how gorgeous this is. So what we've got on here, you've got fat quarters here, which are awesome. So really usable size of fabric. So you've got the lovely rose in there. And then you've got that beautiful background pattern, you've got that lovely floral background in there, got the lovely foliage background, the clamshells again, and a lovely floral background in there too. I can't believe the price on that. We were going to give you a 30% discount and we said, no, it's not enough. We're going to give you another 30% discount. Why? Because... I hope Simon's not watching. I don't know how. I'm going to have to speak to Sarah later about, how much he knows about what's going on here on Crafters TV because we got you another 30% off. All because, of course, it is our Black Friday event. It's going to run all the way up until Sunday night. I was going to try and put that back together again and tie it up, but I just don't think it's going to sell out anyway. It's fine. Right, the sewing starter kit, an absolute essential this. So what you've got in here is you've got your rotary cutter firstly. Now, if you want to get precise cutting, and that's what it all starts with, doesn't it? It starts with you getting precision when you cut. Therefore, when you come to sew, you're making that job so much easier for yourself. So you're going to get the rotary cutter there. You get the replacement blade. Am I right in thinking we can switch that blade round to make it left or right-handed, Bernie?
Well, you don't even actually have to take it out, Joe. You just swap it over in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the way
that's
these
awesome.
ones are made, they've got the safety blade there with the little slider. So you slide that up and down, and then to change hands. So that's cutting left-handed. That's cutting right-handed.
Awesome stuff. Loving that. We've also got a tape measure in here as well, which is awesome. I've stopped using one of these. We've also got as well in here the quilting clips, which are an essential. And you've got those embroidery scissors there as well, which are awesome for little jobs as well, making things neat, cutting ends off. £20 gets you all of that. You've got a third off, which is brilliant, or $29. Don't forget, you can use your Club Inspired discount, of course, on top of that as well. How are we doing on that slough, Johnny? Ooh, 3/4 of the slough has now gone. There's a lot of this in baskets at the moment. We'll soon be getting to a point where we have more of you trying to get hold of this than we actually have stock available. Remember what you've got on here. You've got your cutting mat, self-healing cutting mat on this side, and it's a really awesome size. It's what, 17 inches by 11 inches, your cutting mat there, and then you've got your ironing board on the other side, and it's all in this gorgeous slough fabric. I think it's going to look wonderful in any craft room. You've got that. Now we also, of course, have for you the rotating cutting mat, which is this one just here, which is fantastic. A third of the stock of this now has gone. Now the awesome thing about this, let me just hold this up for you to see, it enables you to move the mat and twist the mat without moving your work. So it means that you're not going to get your layers sort of on the wonk, which no one wants, let me assure you. And you're going to get the heat erasable pens. Now the heat erasable pens are the only ways, this is the only way, sorry, I should say, for you to get hold of the heat erasable pen. The cutting mat on its own is $24.99 or $34.95. So you've got a saving. Just if you were just getting the cutting mat for that, it would be awesome. But we then give you £6 or $8 worth of erasable pens on the top of that as well. It is really, really busy there. Right, next up, we're going to go to the embroidery kits, which are just down here. Let me take you through these. Again, just like our crochet kits that we bring you, the embroidery kit, is that the price? Well, hang on, it was a 50% saving. How do we manage to put an extra 10% on an already 50% saving? It's quite unbelievable. Let me take you through. Just like our crochet kits and our fabric kits, you get everything that you need in here, which is excellent. You've got the floss, you've got the hoop, you've got the pattern in here. It's all in there for you. Let me take you through the different options for you here. So this one is the Flutterby. Then you've got this one here. That one is the Love. You've also got True Love, as well as this one here, which is your Vintage Trail. And also, hello, is that one there as well. £5.80, should be £12.99, £7.62, down from £16.95 if you are in the US. So do grab those. Now, we've also got the crochet kits available for you, the Fox and the Owl, £7.99 or £10.95. Now, you get both of these for that price. You should be getting one of these for that price, which is absolutely awesome. They make the cutest little critters, don't they, Bernie?
Look, I love them. I really do. And this one is, I think, I'm going to check if you gave it in the box or whether whoever's made this one's put a little jingle in, so it's like a little rattle as well. I think it's a little bell inside. But they're just so cute, and you get everything in the box as well. So you don't need, all you're going to need is a little pair of scissors. Well, hey, we've got our little embroidery scissors, so they will go perfect to trim it. And I like that he's got like a little bit of bed head. I think he's just so cute, isn't he?
He is so cute. It looks like someone's giving him a good squeeze, which I love. He's like, ooh. Just looks a bit startled, doesn't he? Which is what I love. Loads of character there. And now, talking about complete kits, we're also looking here at our fabric kits. Now, these are awesome because, again, you've got everything that you need in there. What I love about the fabric kits as well is that the pattern is on the fabric panel already. So you don't need to trace it out or do any of that. You just literally cut round and then sew together, and you've got the clasps and everything you need in there. It's absolutely awesome. So in that one, you've got everything you need. That is your fabric panel, magnetic clasp, the wooden button, the wadding, and the instructions in the purse. That's the boutique purse. And then you get the wristlet clutch as well, which is super stylish, this one. I love it. And in there, you get the fabric panel and the zip instructions as well. So you've got, and the zip itself is in there too. $11.68 or $16.37. It's less than you should be paying for one of these to get both of them home, which is absolutely fantastic. We were giving you a 40% discount. We've double discounted it up to an extra 35% off of there, which is amazing. We've also got stencils available on the show for you as well. These are your Threaders quilting stencils. The price again here is unbelievable because for two of these, well, you're paying less than you should be paying for one. It's a better than half price deal. We gave you a 40% saving. We double discounted that with an extra 35% saving as well. £10.12 or $11.66. There's different options here for you. You've got your geometric and medallion. You also have the flourish and teddy bear. And then you've got the Celtic and feathers. So there are your different options. Different price there on the Celtic and feathers. $14.80 or $17.90 is your price. Loads of you still chatting away. Still keep sending your pictures in to me because I would love to see what you've been up to and what you've been making. studio@craftscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. Right, Bernie, what have you got next for us?
I'm going to show you these quilting stencils, Joe, because they are amazing, and I've got some fabulous samples to show you. This one here is out of the medallion range. Now this has been hand stitched, so the design has been transferred on with the stencil. I'm going to show you a few different ways you can do that as well, but then it's been hand stitched as well. So a lot of people think quilting stencils, that's just doing your quilting on your sewing machine, but it's not. There's so many different ways. And also as well, this is the medallion one, yeah, and the geometric and the flourish and the teddy, you're actually getting 4 lots of stencils in there. It's not just one. So, oh, now I should have had something dark to show. Oh, hang on, I've got some fabric. So you can see these. I mean, look at the designs that you can make on here, and they're made so they be continuous. So when you finish there, if I move that down, you're then going to move it up and you can do continuous. So these are perfect for your borders, but then you've got your like centerpieces as well. We've got that one. We've got that one's very art deco, isn't it? That's lovely, that one. And then this is the one that was done on that cushion. So you can see the size of that stencil if I bring in the cushion and lay it on the top. So you can see then how it's been moved down to get that design on there. So you're getting a lot in there, and that, I mean, it's Black Friday, so it has to be a good price, hasn't it? But that is a phenomenal price.
Well, it was 40% off originally, and then we double discounted an extra 35% off of that on top as well, which is absolutely awesome. So it really is an amazing, amazing price.
Crazy prices. So this one is the geometric, and look at the designs that you're getting in here. And then again, you've got those, if I move this down, you've got those longer pieces in there that you can use to make the borders. So that's that one. We've then got the flourish, which I just think this is brilliant. So this one has actually been done with a tiny little zigzag stitch. So if you're a little bit wobbly with a straight stitch, do a little zigzag stitch or one of your fancy stitches on your machine. Now, how many stitches do you use on your sewing machine, everyone? I use 2. My straight stitch and my zigzag, and sometimes my buttonhole. So maybe 3.
That's it.
3. So get those decorative stitches out, and this is some lovely variegated yarn thread as well. So that's the floor, and again you're getting those 4 different ones in there to do the different designs. And then the last one, now I'm going to let you into a little secret, Jo, that not many people will know. When I first started out on the design team, this was one of the first samples that I ever made. Oh. And when me and Steph were sorting the boxes out today, I was like, oh look, it's my little teddy bear. So I'm going to hold this up to see if you can see him on the overhead. Can you see? Look.
Oh yeah, so cute.
Isn't he cute? And that just sits round.
So you just trace that out and then stitch around it?
Trace it through and then stitch it round, and it's a little portable little travel mat.
Oh, lovely.
How we goes up now, but I did a little embroidery on the front as well because it looked cute. But I just thought that when I saw it, I was like, you know, when you have a little moment and you're like, oh, and then you kind of get rid of me now.
Now look at you, yeah.
And then we've got those other ones, which are the feathers and the Celtic. So these ones here, you're getting 2 in here, but these are some size. And I just want to show you, this is the feathers. Look, you're going to love this, Jo.
Oh,
look at this.
Yes.
This is glitter paste. If anyone's got any glitter paste and it's sitting on the shelf, I'm going to use some shortly. Get it out and use it. That is without glitter paste. That is absolutely fantastic.
Looks really striking, 3D, doesn't it?
Isn't it? It's really, really striking. But then, so again, you're not even stitching with that. That's one of our tote bags that I think they've sold out as well, haven't they? They were one of the 23.
One of the 23.
So if you've got those, you can decorate them. You don't actually have to do any sewing. And then this one is the Celtic. Is it Celtic or Celtic? I say Celtic.
Celtic, yeah. I think Celtic's a football team, aren't they?
It is, yes, it is. And this one is there, so you can see then what you're getting in these ones is your corner designs as well. So you're going to come up on your border, place it back perfectly, and again this one has been hand stitched. So this is quilted, but it's actually hand stitched on here. Awesome. So you don't always, I mean, to be honest, I think I've only shown you 3 that were done on the sewing machine. The rest were either by hand or that glitter one. I mean, that's it. You just want that back, don't you?
Oh, of course.
You just want it, don't you? So let's see how easy they are to use. I'm going to clear a little bit of space. Which one shall I use? Oh, I'm going to use the medallion because I've got that one open. And I'm going to do this centre one here. Right, so
a lot of people multi-ordering and going for all 3 collections is something that everyone sees. A lot of you seem to be doing. Easy to see why when you've got 40% off, and then a further 35% off, then you can take an even more off of that. Don't forget, this doesn't include your Club Inspired discounts. Get yourself logged in over on the website. Make sure you're logged into your account, and the price you see will be the price that you pay. That will take into account your Club Inspired discount as well.
Right, so what I'm doing is I've took this medallion one here and I've just got some masking tape. Now, Don't laugh at me, Joe. This is only the second time I've actually used glitter paste. So if I make a mess,
Oh, see, I'm a whiz with the glitter paste.
yeah.
All right, yeah.
Shall we swap? Shall we? I'll do the prices.
Have you used any stick and spray on your stencil?
No, because I've taped it down. Or should I have done?
I think you should still use a bit of stick and spray, because what happens otherwise is the tendency is that the fabric moves in the middle instead of around the edges. So a little bit of stick and spray stops your stencil fabric, your glitter paste getting under your stencil. So not so much, I guess, on a tote bag it was bad, but when I did t-shirts with a 12 by 12 stencil, it was an absolute nightmare trying to stop it from going under.
Right,
yeah,
excellent.
Stick and spray, that'll sort you out. You can get that over on our website, of course.
There we go.
Look at me.
I know. I know. Right, so I'm going to see. It's pretty central-ish. Right, and I'm going to tape around the outside. Now, what I probably would do is maybe put some paper over this part as well. So I might get it on there, but I'll try and be as neat as I can. Oh, you're right about that, Joe. That worked
makes
a
a
treat
huge difference,
because I had a bit lifting there.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, get you with your top tips. Love it. We need a little top. I know. We need a little top tip, little icon, don't we?
We do, but I think it shows you these with these stencils. Got there in the end. You don't need to be a crafter to use these. I don't consider myself a crafter, and I could use these. You want to upcycle the pockets on denim jeans. You want to put something on a bag. You want to buy a tote bag and add details to it. Absolutely, you can with these. The great thing is that you can do that because it's just using a stencil. I think of it like buttering toast as well, Bernie. Best way to think about it. If you can butter toast, you're good to go. You can do it.
All right. I think I've put a little bit too much on there, but we'll see. We'll see the effect anyway, won't we, Joe?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've gone under a bit there.
Have you? Oh, we'll let you off.
Well, thank you. But all you're going to do is just put your, whatever medium you're going to do.
Left-hander?
I am. I'm a left-hander like you, Joe.
Me too, yeah.
As my granddad would call us, bless him, hoodie whifters.
Hoodie whifters?
Yeah, you have to be careful saying that.
I've been called something similar, but not a hoodie whifter. So Adam in the gallery is also a left-hander as well.
Oh, so Johnny's all left out.
He's all left out. No pun intended.
I'm gutted because I've got a little splodge under there. I can see it. Can you see it there? Look.
Ah, that's right. We'll just pretend that bit's not there.
It'll show. It'll still give the effect, won't it? So I've got all of that scraped off, and then I'm going to peel it off.
So the stick and stay for stencils on fabric would be the fabric stick and stay you'd use, wouldn't it?
Well, because it's going on the fabric. Oh, it's not too bad, Joe.
I think that's all right.
For my first attempt, we'll
Pretty
just
good.
excuse that little bit there. But that's just showing you one other way of doing it. Obviously, you've got to take your time and stick it down properly, not like me and have a little splodge. But you can paint through these as well. So the other thing I've got, now I'm still not sewn, Joe. Guess what I'm doing next?
Right. What are you doing next?
I've got some ink and some card. Wait till I find it. I've got some ink. So we've changed shows. I've lost my ink. Hang on, Joe. Hang on. There it is. There we go. So I've got a bit of card here. I'm not sure what sort of card it is. It's white. It's white card. It's white card. Which one shall we have? Right. So I'm going to have this one on here. No, actually, no. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do a bit of the... No, I'm going to do that one. Oh, I'm all undecided, Joe. So I've got my ink here. Harmony Spectrum Raw. I've got a nice red, and all I'm going to do... Oh, I'll tell you what, I need a little dabber thing.
You do. You need a little blending tool. Do you want me to... I know where there's one.
Sorry, I've got one here.
Got one?
Is
awesome.
it that? Can I use that one?
Yeah, that's the one.
I should have had my glass mat. Right, so all you're going to do is just load it up, if I'm doing it right. There we go. And go through. So again, you can decorate your card with them as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be with your or your fabric and your
No,
soft,
absolutely not.
your soft projects, if you like. It can be your paper as well. And again, I would probably stick it down. I haven't got any on my fingers yet, she says.
Oh,
now
so
this will be
you haven't, but honestly, it'll turn
I
up
know.
days later.
This is the perfect time. I should have had my rotating mat, because I've got just, oh, I can get it there on my fingertips, just on the end. Oh, see, I've moved it there because I couldn't move my fingers. But here we go. So we're ready. Da, 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 da. Oh, there we go. So that's not showing. Shall I hold it up a little bit because it's a bit faded? I haven't put.
Oh.
Well, you can say it's a faded one because I didn't put very much on. But again, it just shows you the versatility of them if you use your ink pad properly.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Not a paper crafter here.
Don't forget, as Anne says, yes, so would you use the stick and stay for fabric, on fabric? Yes, absolutely you would. Karen says, I need one of the spreaders. What are they called? They're called spatulas. I find that the little metal one, the little wooden handled metal ones that you get for like paint and stuff seems to work really well with them. So definitely try those ones. Very, very busy on those. Remember what you've got there as well. You've got lots of different options when it comes to these. £14.80 or £17.90 gets you the Celtic and the feathers. Let me run through those options that you've got again for you. So here is the geometric and the medallion, £10.12 or £11.66. We've then got the flourish and the teddy bear, same price there, £10.12 or £11.66. And then the next one we've got here for you, this is the Celtic and feathers, £14.80 or £17.90. If you want to get those, you're paying less for one than you should be paying for two, which is fantastic. Very busy now on that rotating cutting mat. A third of the, oh no, hello. A third of the stock now here has sold out and gone. Remember, it's a cutting mat that sits on that central element for you and turns, which is brilliant. So it means that you're not having to move and rotate your work, therefore, you know, running the risk that you're not getting all the layers kept together. It's going to do that for you, which is brilliant. Then you've also got the heat erasable pens in there as well. The only way to get the heat erasable pens at the moment is in this very configuration. So if you want them, you can get them in there. Now you should be paying £24.99 just for the rotating mat. So for £21, you're getting the pens and the mat. In the US, the mat should be $34.95. It is $29.15, plus you get the pens as well. We gave you a 20% discount. We double discounted that with an extra 15% as well, which is absolutely awesome. The sloth mat, I knew this would happen. It is limited stock. It is absolutely gorgeous. Such awesome quality on this from Trimmets. And remember, what you've got on here is you've got that gorgeous cutting mat, and then you've got that ironing mat on the side there, which is absolutely fantastic. It's got a lovely heat-proof material. And then when you're done with it, the other great thing is that it looks absolutely gorgeous. You can just fold that up and it is good to go, which is all $39.49 or $54.99. Now, I also want to run you through some of the multimedia dies that we've got on the show as well. Well, I'll say this, what we've got left really, because we've had so many sell out. This is the multimedia die set and templates, build a banner 31-piece set. Great if you want to do banners and bunting, this will allow you to do that. Awesome. $24.99 or $34.95 there, the price on that one. We've also got the festive bellum foliage, 7-piece set there for you. Limited stock this one, you'll need to be quick if you want that. We've got a very pretty poinsettia for you as well. Oh, it's gone, has it, the pretty poinsettia? Just goes to show. Baubles, we've got the builder, the fabulous baubles even. Limited stock this one. $12.99 or $18.95. If that's in your basket, check it out because that is going to go in the next few minutes, that one. Fabulous flowers as well here for you as well. $12.99 or $19.95. Because these are our multimedia dies, it means you can cut them out of a whole host of different mediums and materials as well, which is awesome. So don't miss out on that one. I've got the beautiful bird for you as well, $12.99 or $19.95. These would look gorgeous out of felt. Then we've also got for you the wreath and vines as well. Yep, $12.99 or $19.95. and the bows and hearts, $12.99 or $19.95. Very busy across all of those. Quite low stock as well in those. Remember, we've also got the fabric kits on the show. Now, Bernie's going to take us through these, but what you get here is you are getting a better than half price deal. $11.68 instead of $29.99, or $16.37 down from $41.98, and you get both of these. Now, really awesome these, Bernie, for giving us gifts, aren't they?
They're fantastic. So again, you're getting, it's exactly what it says on the box, the fabric kit, you're getting everything in the kit to make them. And these are going to go, look at this boutique clutch, isn't that gorgeous? And then you're getting the wristlet one as well. Now, what you can do is, if I show you, you can actually swap the fabrics the other way around. So that one is actually the lining of this one. So you can reverse it round and change the colours. So let me just show you what you get in the box, Joe, because you're getting, like I say, I've got the boutique purse here. So I'm going to open it up. And you, first of all, you're getting your nice, lovely wood button in there and your magnetic fastener. And then you're getting your instructions, which are all detailed down there for you. And then you're getting this bag of goodies. And the good thing about it is there's no pattern. You're going to say, why, Joe, I need a pattern. You need a pattern. Well,
Where's me pattern?
where's your pattern? Well, you don't, because look at this. You're getting it all printed on the fabric there. So you're going to cut those pieces out. Again, perfect, those little curves. Use your 28mm rotary cutter, or obviously your scissors if you prefer scissors. But you're getting all the pieces there to actually make that, and you're getting the wadding as well. So the only thing you need to do is you need your sewing machine, your thread, your scissors or your rotary cutter, and then you're good to go. And then in the other one, to make these all tidy again, I've got, honestly, you won't want to see
tidy today.
Well, I had a little tidy up just before because I couldn't see my desk. It was like being at home, to be fair. So in this one, now this one's got a zip on the top. Again, don't be worried about that, because, you know, just take your time, follow the instructions. You're getting the zip in there, which is the perfect matching colour. Again, you're getting those instructions in there. And then if I hold this one up, and see, again, you're getting all of those pieces, and because the lining pieces are the same as the outside, that's where then you can decide which one you want as your lining and which one you want as your outer. So I say they're really good. And I always keep saying, like, stock and fill. If you've got someone who's used to sew and doesn't sew now, but they might be thinking about getting back into it, this is perfect, because you don't need a lot of stuff to get started. So if you haven't got a lot of kit and you're a beginner as well, this is great. And also, if you're teaching someone to sew, or you've got a daughter or a son or a granddaughter, niece or nephew, this is the perfect one to start, because you can guide them through it as well. And like I say, we always there if anyone gets stuck. Everyone knows they can just drop us a message and we'll be there like a shot, because I'm always on Facebook.
Great value, aren't they, Bernie?
They're really good. And you get both. You get both. Yes, I'm looking at the screen. You get both.
Yeah,
wow.
Both of them.
Wow.
Absolutely awesome. Make them up as gives them as gifts. There's so many different options when it comes to using them, but don't miss out on them at that price. If you're in the club as well, you're going to get another what? You're going to get them for at least another £2 off. Are you going to get another £3 off? You're going to get money off. Basically, it's going to be an amazing price, but my brain cannot do 20% of 11.68. I'm afraid it just doesn't work. Not on a Tuesday. Maybe by Friday I'll be nailing 20%. £9.34 in the UK. If you're in the US, you're going to get over $3 off of that, aren't you? So you're going to be looking at about $13, I think. $13.10, not bad. I'm warming up, you see, I'm warming up. Right, call me Carol. Now, let's move on. I want to share with Carol, just don't generally call me Carol. Carol, I think we've had this conversation before. I think you do have Countdown in the US, or you get the UK version. Carol Vorderman used to be like the whiz with the letters and the numbers on there. That's where it comes from. So that's why. Now it's, who is it now? It's Rachel Riley. Now, Call Me Rachel doesn't have the same ring to it, does it, as Call Me Carol? So just call me Carol. Anyway, let's move on. We've got here for you the Monogram the Monogram Maker Collection. Now, I haven't seen these demonstrated before, Bernie, and I haven't seen them full stop. But what are these all about? What are we going to be able to use these for? The price is unbelievable, £7.75 or £11.04.
So what these are is basically to make a statement. If I just show you this cushion, then it's going to say a lot. You're going to get all of these. I call them are they like laurel wreaths?
Laurel wreaths,
and things like that. You're getting all different types of designs on there. There's 2 different sets. You've got the ornate and the wreath, and then this one, vine. So this one is the vine one, and there's an arrow one in there as well. So what it's going to do is help you make those like frames for you to monogram things. Now you need some letters to go in the middle if you're going to do letters in there. If you get the Builder banner, banner actually has a set of templates in there when I grab them. So you've got all of your alphabet in here, all in the little packets in there, so you can draw around them to then make your initials to put inside. So they're absolutely great. And again, the same format sort of work the same as the quilting stencils, but I'm going to show you another couple of ways to do it. Now I'm going back to doing my sewing bit now, Joe. I'm not going to get any more messy. My hands are actually quite clean. Surprised. I thought I would have them all over. So I'm going to use the vine one. I'm going to do.
You had to try that was trouble. That was tricky there for you, wasn't it?
It was, because I was looking thinking, well, I like that one, but then I like that one. So no, I'm going to do the arrows. I'm going to change it. But you're getting, say, it's exactly the same. You've getting the stencil in there, and again, you could use these with your glitter paste, your ink, or if you're a sewer, you can use your heat erasable pens. Now I've lost my heat erasable pens, Joe. Can we see them?
Where are they? Oh,
in my workstation. Look, I've got my rotating cutting mat in there. So I'm just going to get my pens out. There we go. See, I do. If I showed you my caddy, I've got, I don't know how many quilting clips and I don't know how many of these, because I do use them all the time. So I've got this on here. And all you're going to do is draw around your shape. Now, I'll just go around part of one rather than go around, because it does take a little while to do it if you're using the pen. But what that's going to do is, once you've finished your design and then you've stitched it, so you can either then go in on the machine and stitch this, or you could go with your, we've got the embellishment kit on the show that's got the embroidery strands in. You could actually go in and hand embroider all of these as well. So I'll do that one, and I'll do this little one here.
I've got that kit here, 61 pieces.
You get loads.
You do get loads in there.
Embroidery strands. You're getting buttons. You're getting little safety pin, brooch backs, and all that felt absolutely perfect. It's a lovely kit to have, that one.
But bunnies. You don't get any bunnies.
We both as bad as each other, haven't we?
You don't get bunnies in here. Can you imagine if you've got 30 miniature bunnies? You get 30 miniature buttons, 3 5-metre spools of bacon twine. Oh, I give up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bacon twine.
Oh, miniature bunnies, bacon twine, 4 silver brooch backs, and 4 8-metre embroidery skeins.
That's what happened there?
It's like 20 minutes till lunchtime. That's what it is, Bernie.
Oh, I know. It's right. So can you see there how I've used the heat erasable pen and I've drawn out my pattern, and then whatever medium you're going to do, you can then stitch. So, however, and this is, I'm going to show you, I've not actually done the heat erasable trick yet. Have you seen it before, Joe?
No.
Now you see it.
Magic.
No, you don't.
How awesome is that?
Gone.
Magic.
So that is now gone. Now, the other thing you can use is our mark-away spray. So
we've got the mark-away spray on the show. Only available in the UK, I'm afraid. But UK viewers, you can order the mark-away. $7.99 is your price.
Right, so here's my mark-away spray. So you do need to shake it. You do need to work in a
Do you sing
ventilated
a song when
area.
you shake it?
Say again, sorry,
Do you
Joe?
sing a song? Have you got like a shaking song that you sing?
Only one that I wouldn't be able to sing. That Shake It song.
Oh. Which one?
Shake, 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 shake. That one. I have to learn the words. So give it a good shake, but you do need to be in a ventilated area like with any sprays. So what this is chalk in a can. That's the best way I can describe it. What I always say, you know, when you were a kid, Joe, did you ever put that snow on your window?
Yeah.
So that's what this is like. So all you're going to do, obviously you'd mask your area off. Now, can you see how I did it with the pens, which was absolutely fine, but how quick I've now done all of that with a spray.
Awesome.
So I'm now going to lift it off. Are we ready? Da, 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 da.
Oh,
look
perfect.
at that. So that now is ready for you to either take to the sewing machine, use your embroidery floss that you've got in your embellishment kit. The other thing as well, what I've stitched with before is wool. So if you've got like you need like a tapestry needle, not big chunky Aran wool, but a nice wool would look nice that you can, use all your different colours on there and
like
stitch
a little
around.
sock weight one.
Yes, that would be nice. Yeah, or crochet cotton as well. So now we're going to say, oh well, how am I going to get that off there? I can't iron it because obviously it's not heat erasable pen. But watch, it just dusts away.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm going to dust it away, and I can still see a slight mark, but obviously that's good because as you're working, if you can maybe rub it a bit with your hand, so I can still see my marks here. But what you're going to do, and I've tested this on a piece of black linen, and I caked it on. I sprayed it and sprayed it, caked it on, put it through the washing machine on a 30-degree wash, disappeared.
Awesome.
Absolutely perfect. And that's the Markaway spray. It's a really good I mean, we do bring some really good sprays. That's one of the ones that works perfect with the stencil, so it's worth having that one in your stash, and it lasts a really good while as well.
Fabulous. If you want to grab hold of those, they are really, really busy. The price is awesome. Details are on your screen for the Markaway, $7.99 there if you want to get your hands on that one. So absolutely do. But I'll give you the details again for the Monogram maker as well. Just bring those details in for you. It is $7.75 or $11 if you want to get your hands on those. Last chance for the sloth. There are more of you with this in your basket than we actually have stock available at the moment. So if you want it, please check it out. If it's in your basket and you don't want it, take it out, because there's a long line of people queuing up behind you that would love to get that. $39.49 or $54.99. That So Lovely fabric has also sold out as well. Congratulations if you got hold of it. Our 25th sellout of this show. A very, very busy show. We're going to go back to the snap fastener, because it's awesome, and I know you guys absolutely love it. Now what you get here with the snap fastener is you get everything that you would need. So in here you're getting the pliers, you're getting the screwdriver, the awl needle, you're also getting the instructions, the case, all the bits and bobs that you require in there, and then what you've also got then is the snap fastener selection box with all of the added bits in there as well, which is fantastic. So make sure you grab that $29.99 or $34.95 if you want to get your hands on that. Bernie, easy to use this one, isn't it?
Really easy. And I'm now going to do a snap fastener on real thick leather.
Awesome.
So it just shows that it will go through those heavier duty fabrics. So again, all we're going to need is, from our toolkit, we're going to need I don't know what you call it, pliers, squishy thing. Whatever it is, you need that.
Squishy
you need
thing.
your pokey tool.
According to the back of the packet, pliers is what
pliers, there we go. So you need your pliers, you need your pokey tool, bradawl, don't know, whatever that is. And then you need to choose. And this is the thing, you've got so many different colours to choose from. I'm going to go, Joe, for the little lemon flowers, because I think they're so cute. Now, you can mix and match these as well. So if you're running out of some of your favourite ones, you could, if you've got one on the back that's not going to show, you could do that as one of, say, your whites and your blacks, because you've got absolutely loads of those. So they all do fit together, and then you just need to get out the right pieces, and you can guarantee that all the ones I'm pulling out are the same that I've already got. There we go. There we go. So I need 2 drawn pins, and I need a plug and a socket on for each one for each side. So
awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to decide where I'm going to have my hole. So I'm just going to make this. I love making these as like little cable tidies. I said when I was on at the weekend, I was saying that I have these all over the house, little cable tidies, just to check, keep your cables tidy. My mum was at my house, Joe. She jumped up off the couch and went and had a look behind me telly just to double check that I had my cable tidies there.
And you did?
And I did, yeah. She said, I checked behind your telly. She's cheeky fun, She won't be watching today because she can't do, like, internet.
Right.
She can do TV, but she can't do internet.
You need to get her set up on the big telly.
Well, she's got a smart TV now.
Well, you need to get her set up then.
But she's a bit of a technophobe. So what I've done here.
You can get her there.
Yeah, I will do. I'll over Christmas holidays, because she's in my bubble, so I'll be able to go and sort it out. So fabulous. On here, can we see in here? I'll move that out the way, be able to see. There's like a little dish inside of there, and that's what your top piece is going to sit in. So if I pop that in there just so you can see it, you see how it's just sitting in there. Now this is a shaped one. All the other ones I did previously were round, but this will still fit in here. It's made to fit. So if I just pop that one out, get out, and I've just talking to me snap fasteners. You're telling them on my own, can't you? talk to me, the sewing machine and everything. So I'm putting it in there, I've pressed it together, and then I've just put that in there, and then just check that it's in. You'll be able to give it a little turn to see that it's in. And then I like to put it flat on my mat. Don't obviously do it on your dining room table. Have your mat there, just because you're going to put a little bit of pressure on, and then you're just going to give it 2 or 3 little squidges. And what that does, if we can see which way we're going to go, that way, can we see that one? Can we see there that little drawn pin head is squished? If I go there, you can see it. It's really squished, and that's what the tool's doing. And what that is doing is securing it. It's like sealing it. So you know, like if you were laminating something, the heat seals all the edges.
Oh yeah.
So with this one, what it's doing is, it's when you pressing it, all that tip is spreading out and sealing it all together. So I'm going on the other side, and I'm just putting the drawn pin through again. This time I'm putting the socket one on. And I like to press it down just to get it. And it is there, it's not going to fall off. But if I tried to do that now, it won't work, because it's got that head of the drawn pin in the way. So it needs to be squidged. So you can't not get it right, because you'll know it won't work, and that's why, because you've just missed that last step out. Again, pop that in there, down like that. And then that's all squidged, and then when you put it together,
awesome.
Hear it.
Yeah.
I love that noise. It's like bubble wrap.
The click of confidence.
The click of confidence. I like it, Joe. I like it. I've got the click of confidence. $29.99 or $34.95.
Remember, that is getting you sort of your starter kit. So someone was asking me in the comments. Anne said, "What's an awl? AWL?" It says on here you get an awl needle. I think that's the pokey needle. That's what that is, the awl needle, yeah. Yeah,
there's a few different names. You'll often see them being called tailor's awl, because what that does is, if you're when you're sewing, and if you've got a seam that's really, really close to the edge, and you've got a seam coming here, and you can't get your fingers right close to the feet, so what you have is the tailor's awl, and it just aids, as you're stitching through, it aids the seam and the fabric going through. So actually, that's a bit of a bonus, because you can use that for that as well. It's the same thing. So hey, thank you for that. I'm going to start using it.
All or nothing.
Yeah,
They're not getting any better today, are they? I promise they won't get any better as well for the rest of the day. $29.99 and $34.95. That's what you should be paying for the Snap Fastener Toolkit. Remember what you're also getting as well, because it's Black Friday, you're getting the extra selection box included in there as well, worth $14.99 or $19.95, that one. So great to get them together, and that's going to keep you going for a really, really long time. You've got 225 Snap Fasteners in total in there, which is awesome. So that is loads and loads of jobs that you're going to be able to do. I want to recap some of the most popular items that you've seen in the show as well, because it is very, very busy. It's the launch of course, of our Black Friday Bonanza here on Crafts TV. £21 or $29.15 gets you the Threaders rotating cutting mat with the erasable fabric pens. The mat on its own is $24.99 or $34.95. You've got a discount there. We give you the erasable pens as well. The thing is, with these, you can't get the erasable pens in any other configuration at the moment. They're totally sold out across on our website. We're hoping to get them back towards the end of the month. But if you do want them now, you'll need to get them in this configuration. Remember as well, the Threaders storage template complete collection. 4 awesome pieces in here. You've got that binding tool in there, which is awesome. You then also had the sewing workstation, the sewing organizer, and the storage caddy as well. Originally it was going to be $39.96 or $47.04 with a 20% discount, but we whacked another double discount of 15% on there, making it $33.96 or $39.98. Now, that sewing starter kit, really, really busy here. £20. It's a really good gift, this one, I think, for someone. You've got your rotary cutter in there, which is a 28mm rotary cutter, those embroidery scissors. You also have the measuring tape, as well as 10 of the quilting clips as well. You don't get the mat that the clips are on. It's just there for illustration purposes. We also have the mark away spray available as well. This is awesome. If you can't be bothered going around marking things out, you just give it a spritz and it's good to go. $7.99, it is UK only on that one. Those fabric kits still proving very busy as well. You're paying less than the price of one to get 2 of these, which is incredible. $11.68 or $16.37. We also have those awesome crochet kits as well. Very, very busy on these. Bernie's just going to quickly whiz us back through these actually, what we're getting in the box here with these and what they make. They are adorable, aren't they, Bernie?
They are so cute. So yeah, I've got the owl one here. Ollie, is it Ollie? It's Ollie the owl, isn't it? Yeah.
Ollie the owl.
Ollie, isn't he cute? He's a surprised Ollie. So here's what you're getting in the box. I've just opened the box now. So you're getting the full instructions again with lots of pictures on there. So that's going to help you. And then you've got continues onto the back. So you've got all your instructions. I know you can't feel this wool, but this wool is beautiful. The one thing I do know, and Joe, you will definitely back me up on this one, is when you're crocheting, you need to have lovely wool that's flown through your hands. If it's
Absolutely.
cheap, scratchy wool, it's not very nice, is it? This
Not
is
nice
really
at all.
good quality. So you're getting all the wool you need. You're getting a lovely bamboo crochet hook. That is really pretty, isn't it? And that's nice to hold as well. I find I get like a ridge on my finger if I'm using the metal one, so that's really nice.
You crochet left-handed, see, I crochet right-handed.
Do you?
Yeah,
so yeah, no, I've got to do it left-handed.
But I crochet right-handed.
You're getting all the stuff in to stuff in with, or her. And then what you're getting here is the extra threads for the nose and the eyes. You're getting 2 stitch counters in there, and that'll explain in the pattern when you put a stitch counter in. And you're also getting a wool needle. Now, I've been looking at home for my wool needles for months because I bought some and I can't find them anywhere. And now I've got one because I know I can borrow this one out of here.
Ah, perfect.
But they are just really cute, and they are really easy, quick makes as well, and nothing too daunting for even if it's your first project. It's really not daunting, is it, to make something as cute as this?
No, how I started crocheting was with a similar project to this, because you got the pattern in there, and also now, Bernie, we live in such a time where if you do want to teach yourself something, it's very easy. You know, YouTube really is your friend. You've got millions of tutorials on YouTube that you can look at free of charge. You can stop, pause them, rewind them. With crochet, we all say it's just one of those. It's one of those perseverance's keys kind of crafts, isn't it? When you're teaching yourself, Bernie, because you just do it and do it and do it. You fail and fail and fail and fail, and then one day you can just do it. It's as easy as that. It just all clicks and you pick it up. So.
It does. That's exactly what I was going to say. It does just really click. But also, Joe, you did some little crochet tutorials on a softer side show quite a while back as well,
yeah.
didn't you? I remember sitting watching.
A few people have asked if I'll do a Facebook Live crochet as well before
I'll be
Christmas.
watching.
See, the thing is, I need to sweet talk Craig really, don't I? Because he's got all the setup, whereas I've only got my phone, so I wouldn't really be able to. I don't think you'd be able to see. Whereas honestly, Craig's is like a mini studio over at Craig's. He's got, there's all sorts. I think he's got a whole technical team over there judging, but he can change all the camera angles and all sorts of things. Maybe I need to sweet talk Craig, see if he'll let me use his studio. Depends if we're allowed. There's a bit of a strange time at the moment, isn't it?
In the future, Joe, in the future.
Right, let me share with you that the rotating cutting mat. Half the stock now has gone on this. The rotating cutting mat is awesome because what it means is, rather than you having to pick your work up and rotate your whole project, you just rotate the mat, which is awesome, and it sits on here for you as well. So it means that I can't really see when I hold it up, but if you rotate it there, it means that everything turns together, so you're not having to turn your fabric. It's awesome. For that price, £21, if you were just getting the rotating cutting mat alone, it would be a really, really good deal at that price. However, that is not all you're getting, because you are also getting then, as well, the heat erasable markers too. And these are fantastic. These mean that you can mark things out, be really confident that as soon as you apply heat with the iron, that is going to disappear and leave your project absolutely pristine, which is awesome. Now remember, loads more still to come today, loads more still to come this week. There's absolutely loads. Bernie, can I say it was an absolute pleasure to get to spend a couple of hours with you today in the sewing studio.
Thank you, Joe. I've had an amazing time, even though I'm proved I'm not really a paper crafter, so I'm definitely going to stick to sewing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It was an absolute joy. And now remember, that's not the end of the day here on Crafters TV. We've got that awesome launch party show coming up later. And what we're going to be doing basically is launching all the deals that are across on our website. All of those awesome Web Friday Black deals. All of those awesome Black Friday web deals. Web Friday Black deals. Where do I get these from, honestly? Are going to be launching here on Crafters TV. We've got great deals on Gemini Junior if you've been waiting for that. I've got incredible. There's an incredible, I'm not going to call it a mystery bag. It's like I've never said it's a bonanza bag, because it's absolutely crammed full. I don't think we've ever put so much value in one bag. It's amazing. There's also great deals on cardstock. We've got a free Century Repel if it makes it to the launch show. That's going to be coming up for you. Great deals on adhesives. Incredible deal on the aqua tints as well, if you've been had your eye on those. There's great deals on loads of Spectrum knife products across our whole website. No matter what kind of craft you're into, no matter what sort of genre you want to be shopping for, we have got fabulous deals. I would definitely recommend you get yourself over to the website crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au and have a look at everything that is coming up. Right, big thanks to Bernie, and I'll see you guys back here in an hour's time. I might have to be on best behaviour though, so I'm going to be here with the boss. So yeah, I'll try and be on my best behaviour, but make sure you get yourself over to the website and have a look at absolutely everything that we've got coming up in that second show in an hour. I'm going to go have some lunch, and I'll see you back here then. Take care.